Hi, I'm Mayor Greg Fisher. Are you ready to check out some great local live music right here in historic Metro Hall? Let's go.
All right. Put your hands together if you're happy to be here at the mayor's office and you don't have a conviction going on. A lot of y'all got convictions, I take it. So we were able to see quite a few previous bands do their thing and talk about things like being in the crime times. Some of y'all know what crime times is? Yes, no?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, you know what crime times are?
One of my favorite things to read every week.
Favorite things? Oh, okay. My name is Brandon Bailey. I'll be your host for this afternoon. I hope you all enjoy your lunch. With no further ado, I'm sure you all, being from the metropolitan area and surrounding counties, you've heard of the Kennedy Bridge. You've heard of the 2nd Street Bridge, the Big Fort Bridge. We got a new bridge called the Link, the Abraham Lincoln, whatever you want to call it. I got on it by accident the other day and about died. So, those bridges are all great, but I promise you, they've got nothing on the bridge standing behind me. Put your hands together for Bridge 19, folks.
Thank you, Brandon.
Now, don't be confused, okay? Don't be confused. They harmonize like God and all the angels, all right? If you didn't know, now you know. And I promise, you will not be disappointed. Put your hands together, Bridge 19.
Thank you. to convince me. Look at you lying and telling me that you'll change. Look at you trying so hard to talk it over. Look at you begging and pleading for me to stay.
Thank you, guys.
Now, after every song, I'm going to feel like we have to give you some grand lesson because you learned so much from the Tunesmiths. So the lesson that I'll give you today, lesson 1, if you have a Fitbit and you play the tambourine, it gives you steps because it thinks that you're running. So there you go. Lesson 1 for the day.
I'll message Apple or whoever makes that.
Fitbit.
There's a cheat.
It's just Fitbit. This is a song off our new record. It's called Nothing Else.
I'm sleeping with eyes open to catch a glimpse of you, glimpse of you. You haunt my mind. I thought in time you would fade away. Lying in my bed, you whispered, don't forget. I thought to myself, I'll remember nothing else. I toss and turn, I let it burn. My heart's on fire. I lay awake, I wait for the day. I know it's coming. Lying in my bed, whispered, don't forget. I thought to myself, I'll remember nothing else but your touch that made me weak, and your voice, the way you speak, and your broken smile, the way you smell, and nothing else, nothing else. You're all I see in my dreams. But do you remember me? Think of me. And I wake up, I miss you, love. I'm falling slowly. Oh, your eyes, they're all I see. In your hands, holding me. In your paper heart, the way you smell. And nothing else, nothing else. I remember nothing else.
Thanks.
Thanks, you guys. This is a song from our last album, our first. It's called Lowdown, and it's about people who suck.
Lesson number 2. If you suck, you will have songs written about you.
Taylor Swift taught us all that, didn't she?
Oh, Tay-Tay.
Ready? Yeah. 1, 2.
How could you watch me walk away like you have never seen my face? I thought we had this figured out. I wish I knew how you could sleep without the demons in your dreams who come and swiftly take you down. So go, just go, there you're so low. You're so low, you know that you're so low down. You said that I would make your world. I was prepared to be your girl. Till you got spooked and ran away. Say you need a horse to drink, but you could never make him think. You're just a stupid horse to me. So go, just go, you know that you're so low. You're so low, you know that you're so low down. Just go, you know that you're so low. You're so low, you know that you're so low down. You had to make it hard till we came this far. Did you think that I would say rejection's hard to take? It goes down this way. So now I'm making my next So go, you know that you're so low. You're so low, you know that you're so low down. So go, you know that you're so low. You're so low, you know that you're so low down.
Thank you.
Bravo, 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 bravo. My goodness, my goodness. Did they disappoint at all? No, not at all. Were they banging? They were banging?
I don't know if I would use that terminology.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I'll take it.
Okay, she'll take it. Miss Cecil will take it. Well, I thought y'all did a phenomenal job.
Thanks.
And this is just a prelude. So they're gonna give you some more goodness. My goodness, man, how many instruments do you play?
A lot.
All of them.
Okay, all right. We're just gonna call you King. Prince played about 19. You play a lot, so we're just gonna call you King.
Wow, that is high praise.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. He'll be back tomorrow doing renditions of Purple Rain, everybody. So, Bridge 19, how did you all come to form as the great band that you are?
Audrey and I have known each other since we were around 10 years old. We played Little League softball together, and we went to college and played softball separate places, but we would play against one another, so we kept in touch somewhat. And then when I was 24, so around 9 years ago now, we found each other on MySpace, if that tells you anything. How long ago that was.
MySpace, okay.
And we were messaging one another on MySpace, and she was like, I play in a band, you should come check our band out. And I was like, oh, that's funny, I play music too. And so I was putting out a solo record, and I went to watch her band play, ended up joining their band. We started playing as a duo, put out a duo record in 2012. And along the way, we met Meg Samples first. We met her in December of 2011. And yep, and then
detailed.
Yes,
Very detailed description.
we met
of our
her.
history.
It's very interesting how it all came about because Audrey met some people at St. James Art Fair that played trumpet, and she was like,
Right.
"We need a drummer. Who should we ask?" And they gave us Meg's name. We met her for coffee. Here she is today. I was trying to remember how we came up with Jeff, but I do know
I
that.
remember.
Go ahead.
No, it was a Blackbird Studio? Deadbird Studio, yeah.
And that was December of 2013. We met you it was a Thursday. We met you at the place that you play on, the Marriott place, the Blue. Is it called Blue? We met you there. And then Joey started coming around to our shows in August of 2014. He came to Moondance.
Do you remember what time it was?
It was around 6 because we played at 7.
It's around 6.
And you ate at a food truck, and so did you. But that's beside the point. So we met him then, and then he decided to just kind of start playing with us. And then the best part about this record is that the previous record we played with studio musicians. And so it was Audrey and me writing the songs separately, recording Amanda songs and Audrey songs with other musicians. But then this record, it was Audrey and Amanda songs that are all written together, played with these talented musicians. And so it makes it a lot different experience when you get to record with your friends and people that you've known since 2012, 2014, and 2014.
You got a lot of chemistry going on now. For your current record, what's the name of it?
It's Riding on a Wire, and
Riding
it came
on a
out in
Wire.
October of this past year, and we are going to start playing, touring sort of in the spring and summer, doing some regional tours to kind of promote that record. But we do have it available today if you happen to be interested. It's $10 in a suitcase to the left.
$10 in a suitcase to the left. $10 in
To
a
the
suitcase.
left, to the left.
To the left. To the left, to the
Hang
left.
out and we'll meet you after. Or we just go by the honor system. If it's out, just, do your thing.
Absolutely.
Pays what you think it's worth.
Absolutely. But, well, I'm not going to hold you all up much more longer. Bridge 19 is taking it away, and we're taking 6 and Jefferson to a whole new meaning right now. Give it up for Bridge 19! Bridge 19, everybody.
That was a really powerful intro. This song is really slow and sad, so I'm sorry to disappoint. But thank you, Brandon. We need a little praise and give
Put
us
your hands together for Bridge 19.
There you go. Much more appropriate. This song is called Go Back Now. Thank you, Brandon.
But we need you to just follow us everywhere all the time.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't quite know why I left, but we land in places we don't expect. For when we feel we've lost ourselves, we tend to run away. Then we're wasting time in our minds, wishing we'd have stayed. Oh, 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 the space I put between us breaks me down. And even if I wanted to, I couldn't go back now. 1,200 miles from all I know. Didn't think I'd call it home. Now this town that's full of strangers just, well, it feels just like a lie. Now I'm wasting time in my mind, asking myself why. This space I put between us breaks me down. And even if I wanted to, I couldn't go back now. I just tell myself I'll come around. And even though I'm dying to, I couldn't go back now. Ooh, whoa. Ooh, whoa. What we miss keeps us away. We keep hanging on, hoping that we'll find better days. What we miss keeps us away. We keep hanging on, hoping that we'll find better days. My friends, they told me not to go. You don't know how to be alone. They say that it's the missing you that's keeping me alive. And I'll be holding on way too long, 'cause I'm no good at goodbye. Thank you. It's a roller coaster of emotions up here. So, like I said, Audrey and I have known each other since we were around 10 years old, and anyone who knows us knows that we are complete opposite people. And I think was it you that said it or someone else that said if they opened up our brains, it was Audrey, if they opened up our brains, mine would be an Excel spreadsheet with obviously lots of dates, right? And hers would be a circus, is what her analogy of our differences are. So it's no different with music. And so when we were trying to figure out a song that we would like to cover for our CD release party, we talked about several options. All of mine got vetoed. And because I tend to, like Taylor Swift and pop artists that aren't cool. And so one of Audrey's favorite bands is Fleetwood Mac. And I will admit that I did not know who they were until I met Audrey Cecil. So I have her to thank for introducing me to such...
You can't remind me about those things.
No, it's a fact. I did not know. I didn't know a lot of things. So we do agree on a few artists, but I'm super glad that we chose this song. So if you know it, sing along. It's called The Chain. Listen to the wind blow, watch the sun rise. Running in the shadows, damn your love, damn your lies. And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can still you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can still hear you saying you will never break the chain. Listen to the wind blow, down comes the night. Running in the shadows, damn your love, damn your lies. Break the silence, damn the dark, damn the light.
That was fun. We need to give Jeffy a mic over there. Running in the shadow. I missed it. It is early.
So we're going to play a few more songs for you. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting original music and supporting local music. We really do appreciate it. Thank you to the Mayor's Gallery for having us today. We're excited to be playing. And this next song, again, is a song off of our last record that Audrey and I wrote together. And we actually wrote it about a news article that we both read. So we both read this news article separately about a woman in Minnesota who had a son with like Tourette's, who he couldn't ever calm down. He was always couldn't rest, having seizures. And they drove to Denver in Colorado to get cannabis oil and tried to calm him, and it worked. But then when she brought it back to her state, she was arrested. And so this song is basically about that experience. And so, yeah, it's called Denver.
I've clung to you like a junkie to his pipe. Show me light. I had expected for things to turn out right all my life. This poison running through my veins, oh Denver. I'm on a train back to Santa Fe, counting the days. All this time spent searching, but I'll stay wasting away. This poison running through my veins. First time that I don't feel a thing. Oh, Denver. And I know I should say no. Instead, I'll go. Oh, Denver. This poison running through my veins. I know that I should feel ashamed, but with you I don't feel a thing. Oh, Denver. I had expected for things to turn out right all my life.
Thanks. This next song is a song about an animal. Anyway, this song is about a circus lion, and it's called The Lion. I'm a lion. I'm too big for you to comfort me. You could try and you could set me free for a minute, please. Trapeze of flying. You're staring at the bottom of the shoes all night. I've been made to show a little fight, but that's not me. Tents and trailers, flaming rings of fire, one-wheeled wonders riding on a wire. The lonely lion. Imagination is my only friend. I wish that you would take me there again, but this is where it ends. This is where it ends. This is where it ends. With tents and trailers, flaming rings of fire, one-wheeled wonders riding on a wire. Friendly lion. They all laugh because the joke's on me. But when I make my move, well, maybe then they'll see what I really mean. Tents and trailers, flaming rings of fire, one-wheeled wonders riding on a Tents and trailers, flaming rings of fire, one-wheeled wonders riding on a wire. I'm a lion. I'm a lion. Thanks.
All right, we've got one more. You have one more in you?
So this next song is a song about people who maybe choose to stay in bad relationships, and the other person is choosing to stay in multiple relationships. So it's called The Chain. This one's Chain, not The Chain, because that was taken. So we had to just go with Chain. And thank you to the sound crew as well. It sounds good up here. Appreciate it. I need to go. I hate to leave, I'll miss you so. Tell me a secret before I hit the road. No one else will ever know. Oh, oh. This one-way road, this back and forth, it takes a toll. Lies and deception, it seems so low. As long as no one ever knows. I want you, but I hate to. I need a
I wish I'd known that I'd be your secret. The saying goes, don't ever sleep with both eyes closed. Oh, you know I want you, but I hate to. I need a way to break through. I'm tired to the chain.
All right, thank you guys so much. We are Bridge 19. Have a great afternoon. Thanks.
Woohoo!
I hope you enjoyed our great local live music, and I look forward to seeing you next time.